In this video I'll be installing a Micro-Air EasyStart 368 on my Trane XL16i. This is a 5-ton home air conditioner, and I've kind of done a little bit of pre-planning here. The folks at Micro-Air were great, and I sent them a picture of the electronics behind the panel there, and they sent me back exactly where I need to hook everything up. It's pretty self-explanatory, so let's get started. I've already removed the fuse block here, so there's no power. So let's open up the panels here. It's just held on by a couple of screws down here. These are 5/16 inch nut heads. So let's get this one off. Alright, there we've exposed the business end where the electronics are. This is the capacitor we'll be connecting up, and I'll get on that. I'm also, there's room down here for the EasyStart, and so I'm going to open up this bottom section here also. Okay, one on this side, also two 5/16 inch. Okay, so yeah, we have room in there for the EasyStart. Will fit right along the side here. At least that's the plan. So let me bring you in a little closer and show you what we're up against. So that's where we'll be making our connections from the EasyStart. As I mentioned, there's space in this compartment here, right along this wall, to mount the EasyStart. So I'm going to do that first. There was a small hole here. I widened it, and we'll run the cable from the EasyStart up through here to get at the electronics. So let's do that next. The EasyStart is now mounted in this lower compartment. I just used a couple of hex head screws, one on each side. It's a little hard to get back in that corner, but I verified that the door panel does still fit on there, so that's good. And then I just ran the cable through this grommet here, and now it's time to hook things up. I already put the appropriate lugs and connectors on each of the appropriate cables. This is the one that's going to get spliced, and I've got a splice for that. So let's get to wiring. Alright, hopefully you can see in here okay. I'm kind of working behind the camera a little bit. So the first thing we want to do, this cable is very big. We need to remove the black. Let's get you out of the way. I have, by the way, verified that these capacitors are discharged, and of course the power is off. So the first thing we're going to do is remove this screw here and put our black wire from the EasyStart with this guy. Try not to lose these screws. So that'll be the black. I suppose I didn't actually need to remove that quite all the way, because I have a spade lug here, so I can just slide that in behind there. like so. And we'll tighten that guy down. So that's our black wire from the EasyStart. Then next, we want to do the orange cable goes to the capacitor here on this side. That would be the Herm, call that the Herm cable, so, or connection. So that's going to go right onto here, like so. Okay, that's our orange. And now, make a little room here. Then we want to remove this compressor cable off of here, off of the contactor. That's this one on the right side. And we're going to cut that off and splice it in so let's get you out of there. Trying hard not to lose this. Okay, so let's cut you off. Get you out of the way here. Not a lot of slack there. So we're going to clip you right there. And then strip off a little bit if I can get in here. Not sure you can see what I'm doing up here, but I just need to strip this cable a bit like that. There we go. You can probably see that part now. And then I have a butt splice connector that will go on here like so. That goes in like that. Let's crimp you down. And this is actually a heat shrink type connector, so I can clean that up nicely. Make sure you're in there all the way. Okay, that's good. Both ends are good. I'll come back and I will heat shrink that in a moment. And then last but not least, the white wire is going to go back where we just took off the compressor wire. So let me get this screw started. Right there. And then I can stick him in behind. Like so. And tighten that down. Make sure everybody's good and snug. All right. So that is our wiring. So let me review that and give you a little bit of a closer look. So let me give you a little closer look here on what we've just done. The first thing I did was to remove this wire from the contactor. That's the compressor common. And we put the black wire from the EasyStart there. Then we took the EasyStart orange cable. We put that up here on the run capacitor. Right there. Okay. Then we removed the compressor run from the contactor and we spliced that to the to the brown wire from the EasyStart. That was this guy right here. I got to come back and heat shrink that still. And then last but not least, we took the white wire from the EasyStart and put it there where the contactor on the right hand side. Okay, so let me clean this up a little bit and we can test it all out. All right, it is all cleaned up with the wiring. I have reconnected the fuses, and let's fire up the air conditioner and keep our fingers crossed. So I have this on a Nest app, so we can turn that on. Give it a moment here. Put it in cool mode, and let's get you going here. That sounds good. There goes the compressor with a slight delay, which is what it's supposed to do. And we have connected on the app, so that's good. Alright, let me screen capture my my display here. So it says on the first start we had a starting peak amps of 61 amps, and now that it's running we are at 11 amps, and that's with one start. I did one start on the air conditioner and we've shut it off. We're going to let it rest for a few minutes for the compressor to calm down, and then we'll do our second start. It needs 5 starts to fully learn how to best manage the power load for this air conditioner. So I'm going to go ahead and button up the panels. It seems to be working just fine, and I'll be back with the second start. Alright, we are ready for our second start. Let's see if we can make this go, and we'll set our thermostat down. Go back to the EasyStart app. And let's see what we got. We got nothing. There we go. We are connected. So now it dropped the second start, dropped it down to 32 amps. So we're making progress. So we'll let this run for a couple minutes, and we'll repeat this process for 5 more times, and then come back and we'll see what the net result is. Alright, it's time for the last 5th start to get this EasyStart going. Let's go ahead and set the air conditioner down, start you up, connect. So we're down to 31 amps. So basically it cut the startup amperage a little better than half, which is good. Hopefully that'll help extend the compressor life. It's certainly quieter on startup since it starts the fan before the compressor kicks in, so that's a good thing. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful. There are several other good videos on this Micro-Air 368 installation that you can find on YouTube, and the Micro-Air website itself also has a lot of great resources. Like I mentioned before, their support has been wonderful. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.